Hey, my name is Dr. Job CK Mogire, and this is my personal story. I am now a heart doctor in the US. I'm also a speaker and a coach, but this is not where I started from. And I'm sharing this with you because I have been bombarded with questions, especially by some of my colleagues. Why are you so passionate about personal development? You see, there's a day when all I saw was a bleak future. I grew up in rural Kisii in Kenya, living in poverty. All I did was herd cattle. I had a desire to experience something more, but looking at my circumstances, nothing promised that there was ever going to be a way to make that happen. On top of that, I had a stutter. I couldn't speak an entire sentence without tripping on my words. In fact, some of my peers used to joke that because of my stutter, I should become a rapper. And that broke my confidence. It denied me my voice. On top of that, the village I grew up in is not the village where I was born. My mom was married to someone else briefly, and she conceived me, but before I was born, the man disappeared from her life. And so by the time I was born fatherless. And I was growing up among a community that has very strong views, taboos, and stigma around children born out of wedlock. And so I carried a label. I was called Eke Rentane. That's a label equivalent in English to bastard. And this was the most painful thing I had to deal with. I learned what rejection means before I learned what it means to accept love and to ask for what you need. And so this set of circumstances created for me a mountain of barriers and obstacles that made it seem like I would never break out. But I'm glad that that fire that was burning in my heart did not die. That my poor eyesight did not interfere with my vision of the future that I wanted for myself. And so this is why I'm passionate about personal development. Because I may be a cardiologist today, but if I did not have that fire burning within, sustaining me in the face of despair, where would I be today? And this is why nothing bothers me more than seeing people live unfulfilled lives, carrying around desires that are frustrated from expression, feeling stagnant. This is the drive of my life. I will continue working as a cardiologist and treating patients, but this work of speaking a word that may help one or another person live a better life, this is the joy of my life. I do not know where you are in your life now. I don't know whether you have desires that are frustrated, whether you feel stuck, whether you struggle with feeling that you are worthy of the things that your heart yearns for. I do not know whether you feel that you can wield your voice and control your focus and attention and apply your energy the way you want to. All I know is that it is possible. You can achieve and create any life you want. When I look back, it looks like a dream. I was this little boy who, after I graduated from primary school, I received a gift into my life in the form of a letter. And this is an admission letter to the school of my dreams. I was so excited to receive this letter. But then I presented this letter to my parents, and I could see the expression on their faces. that they were happy for me to have gotten this letter, but that this letter brought all of us crashing against a wall because there was no money to pay for me to go to this national school I had been admitted to. And so what happened? I ended up in a small school that had never produced a student going to university. And the school has a name that can take away your breath. You have to prepare yourself before you can say Kirongorori SDA Mixed Secondary School. It's one of the smallest schools in Kenya at the time that I joined. I have a big dream inside me, but I'm in very small circumstances, constrained. But with consistent effort and persistence, eventually I broke through. I became the first student to go to medical school from that school. And here I am today. If I did not break free from the grip of those circumstances, I wouldn't be where I am today. I have coached people from all walks of life, from people who are extremely successful financially, but they feel insecure inside, to people who have no hope whatsoever. And I know without a doubt, consistent action always obliterates obstacles. So I don't know what your obstacle is. All I know is you can obliterate that obstacle with consistent action, with a clear vision, with crystal clear, defined, practical goals. And these are things we can work together on. And so I'm inviting you to join me in the House of Mastery. Our clarion call in the House of Mastery is we are transforming lives. I am committed to this work because this work transformed my life. And I hope that I can continue to give this platform and keep this door open to you and many other people to take your life to the next level. So welcome to the House of Mastery.